Hey guys, how are you? Rosalind here. Listen, guys, I am your to go person. I am not going to let you stop doing anything that you're working on to get to your goals because every time we stop, we put ourselves further and further behind. So do me a favor, y'all, as y'all come in here, do me a favor and let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what city you are in. I'm trying to see how close you guys are to me, just in case I decide to plan something. I know who can drive or who might have to fly in. But y'all, I didn't do my get ready with me this morning. But before I get into the message of don't let one day become a pattern because you missed something, I'm gonna go over I want you to listen to me, and I'm just going to tell you about my patches that I patched up with today and why. Did you guys notice that my workout plan kind of changed? It did. So now I'm not just walking my 30 minutes a day. What I did was I added something to it because my goals are much bigger than just the goal would be to walk every day, or the goal would be to um what do you call it, to just get some steps in. It's way bigger than that, and I don't know if y'all noticed, but over the last, let's see, not the last year and a half, but over the last I guess it is it's more than a year and a half. I actually gained some of my weight back, right? And now I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about this, like, okay, I'm not gonna go work out today, or I'm just gonna eat what I want to eat. What's going through my head is you can't do that anymore. You have got to stick with the plan. You got to stay on top of things, because every missed day, it just puts you further and further behind, and sometimes it puts you in a worse position that you were already in. Quote, I'm so serious, because that's exactly what happened to me. I'm serious, and I know that's not a good thing, but that's what it is. And I wanted to tell y'all what the truth was. So my starting weight was da 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 da, and I'm down 15 pounds. I just added strength training with my husband, and that's going well. So what I have realized is, in order for me to not just lose weight or maintain the loss of weight, but to really get in the best health for myself, I got to do more than just walking every single day. Walking maintains, but I really want to make a difference in my health. And that's what I'm going after. So I woke up this morning, my legs were really tight, and I was glad. It just let me know, hey, you're doing something, right? So what is it? What patches am I using? For my weight loss journey or for my workout journey, I have paired these two, which is the Boost and the Ignite. The the Ignite helps to burn up to 25% of fat by boosting my metabolism. And the Boost is clean energy. I was looking for okay, in this one, the Kick It. The Kick It helps me in the kitchen, in the pantry. It keeps me out of the freezer with ice cream, potato chips, and cookies. And y'all know I like to cook. Y'all know I like to bake. So when I bake these chocolate chip cookies for Travis with this, I can bypass that. Y'all know I love chocolate, which is chocolate ice cream and chocolate brownies and cake. This right here, the Kick It, actually keeps me away from those things. So this is my little cheat code when it comes down to my weight loss. And then of course, I have my Freedom, Liberty, and my Victory. These are the ones that really help me with my mobility. Since I had that accident on that treadmill, I'm sorry, on the trampoline, and I had to have surgery. That's a whole different story on a whole nother day. Okay, but my range of, I lost a lot, I lost my range of motion with my left leg and my ankle, and these help me with that. The Freedom Patch helps with the aches and discomfort when I'm dealing with that lower back pain, right here on the side with that nerve. And the Liberty helps me with my range of motion. And the Victory is the one that gives me more energy. It also helps me in the gym with my stamina, the endurance. So sometimes when I'm walking, if I can walk 30 minutes, no problem. But if I try to push it, like if I wanted to speed up the treadmill and go a little faster and maybe turn up the incline, I will be ready to break down. So with the Victory, it helps it helps me to do all that longer. And last but not least, there are a few things that I've been using. I was looking for the Zen. I don't think I brought the Zen in here, but the Focus and the Zen every day as I'm doing my reading and learning new things, this is what I'm using. The Focus helps me with memory. It helps me with cognitive cognitive memory. And I wish I could, I wish I had my, I don't have it. And I just knew I brought it in here with me. But this one and the Zen really helps me with my sharpness, the clarity. And this one is Study Like Never Before. So those are some of the patches, some of the patches that I use on a daily basis. And honestly, sometimes I don't use all of them. Sometimes I may not have to use the Freedom Patch, which is for aches and discomfort, because I'm not dealing with aches or discomfort. Some days I don't have to use Focus because I'm not doing any studying. Some days I may not need to use Boost because my energy is pretty good and I'm not saying I'm taking breaks at the gym, but if my energy is already good, I may or may not use the Boost. So that is that. And for those of y'all, don't forget, go and grab your copy of Do It Anyway. I got books in today, and I haven't had a chance to open the box. I wanted to open the box with you guys, but I didn't want to do it this way. I really want to talk to you guys about not letting one day become a pattern, not letting one mistake become a pattern. But what I think I'm done with that. I'm ready to jump in to talk what I want to talk about with you guys. I know that wasn't a smooth transition, but it's all good. But the reason I want to talk to y'all about stopping every time you miss something is because when you start something, and I'm just using me as an example, I decided that I was going to walk every day on the treadmill. Okay. I can't say 100% that I walked on the treadmill every single day because there may have been a day where I didn't get out the house and I didn't go to the gym. And I'm going to be honest with you. We do have a treadmill here at the house. It's downstairs. And I absolutely hate that it's downstairs. And let me tell you why, because some days I could go down there and get on the treadmill, but I don't. Okay. And that's what happened to me this morning. I had made a plan last night that I was going to get on the treadmill. I was going to get up. Now, remember, today it was Harper's first day at school. So her first day at school, and I'm like, okay, I got everything laid out. I know what I'm gonna wear in the morning to the gym. I got my earbuds, I got my water, I got my workout bag. I got all this stuff, already ready. And when I woke up this morning, my legs were really, really tight. And I was like, oh my gosh, because we did legs Sunday. I started my strength training on Sunday. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get down there. Y'all, I was moving so slow to where I didn't even have it in me to get down, to go and get dressed quickly and get my shoes on quickly and get downstairs on the treadmill. So it didn't work. And that's what I'm talking about. That could have been that could have been one day missed for me on the treadmill. And instead of that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to just go with the flow. It's time to get out of the house. We left. Liv went to work. I took Harper to school. And on my way back home, I got to pass our old gym. Old gym. Yeah, we joined a new gym. Well, Travis joined a new gym and I get to go for free. So I drop her off and I'm coming down the road and I said, I could just go back to the house. And I said, but that ain't what we doing though. We pushing. We're exceeding what we're supposed to be doing. So here's what I want you guys to catch here. I've been doing identity shift training for the last 5 months. Okay. And I know you're like, what is that? It's just where you grow inner wise. So what I know is this: as I'm growing, my imagination grows. As I'm growing, my confidence grows. My self-concept grows. So I don't see myself as just the person who can maintain walking on a treadmill for umpteen days. It's more like I see myself seriously in a bikini. I see myself in a fitted suit. I like a tailored suit. Okay. I can see myself in these things. And in order to be able to get in these things, guess what? Even though it's a tailored suit, I don't want the tailored suit just to be hiding flab or wrapped around flab. I want to be fit. Okay. So I said, wait a minute, you can't be the same person just maintaining with all this growth. You got to really stretch yourself and change what you look like and how you take care of yourself. So here we go. Like I said, started strength training on Monday and still doing my walk every single day. So here we go. I'm right down the road and I'm like, I could go back to the house, but I'm not. I pulled in and I got out the car and I went in. I did my 30 minutes of cardio. And no, my cardio is not, it's really not focused on how many steps I make. And the reason why, let me tell you why. I wasn't focused on that simply because my focus is do what you're supposed to do. Do what you're supposed to do at that moment. So now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. Walk on a treadmill. All right. So I go in there and I walk on the treadmill and I look at my watch when I finish and I'm like, whoa, I got like 3,600 steps or what have you. 3,600 steps. I'm like, oh, okay, then cool. And that pushed me, that said ding, ding, ding. And I said, wait a minute. Now we are not gonna miss this opportunity. It's time to step up the game again. So while we're stepping up the game, we're stepping up the game again. So here it is. Strength training now added on Sunday. And here today is Monday. And now we're adding on what? 10,000 steps. So right now I got 6,470 steps in my recorded in my watch. So I'm going to make sure I knock that out. And when I say these things now, it's just so easy. And I know for some people, it's like, I can't even see myself doing 3,000 steps a day because maybe you work in an office and you sit behind a desk all day like this. Maybe you work at a plant and you're just so tired from standing all day. You just want to get home and rest. I don't know. But whatever it is, I bet you could do more than what you're doing. So let's get back to it. So here we are. I said, okay, it's time to really take this thing up another notch. And I'm like, you know what? If I can just start strength training without even having a long conversation or contemplating with myself and trying to talk myself into it or whatever, because we spend a lot of time trying to talk ourselves into doing stuff that we're supposed to do. it's not even necessary. Some of the stuff, it's not even a conversation that needs to happen. But I had a choice to go home or to go to the gym, and I just chose to go on to the gym and get that thing on and get it done. So, what I'm seeing is a lot of our problems isn't that we stop doing stuff. Our problem is how long we stay stopped. Okay. And I already told you some days I don't always make it on the, I don't always make it to do my walking, but I know I have to do it. And when I realize, okay, I got to get back to it, I'm not going to beat myself up the day before. Oh, oh, I wish I would have done it. And we spend a lot of time on, oh my gosh, I wish I would have. Oh my gosh, that kind of thing. No, mm-mm. Missing one workout, it doesn't set us back for a whole week. It doesn't set us back a whole month. If you missed one day of posting, and what we do is what we feel like doing is disappearing for 2 weeks because something in us is like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. It's not. If you like eat your eating plan, what is your eating plan? You don't have to tell me. But if your eating plan is to eat right, well, what if you do go out to eat? Don't you Are you going to beat yourself up because you didn't you had one piece of you had a roll and you're like, oh boy, I'll just start back Monday. No. Bible study. You miss one day of Bible study and it's all you stop altogether. Guess what? I was going to Bible study and it was so good. And I know they looking for me. And see, you have created, you create these stories and then you start believing them. I'm telling you, and I'm telling you get discouraged with your business. And you stop showing up, you stop doing what you're supposed to be doing for the business. I want you to notice my verbiage: doing what you're supposed to do. When you do what you're supposed to do, you just do what you're supposed to do, and it's not even hard anymore. It's like, well, oh gosh, you just keep showing up. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Don't be surprised. This shouldn't surprise this My activity, Rosalind's activity. You see me in the gym, you see me telling people stop stopping and keep going and do it anyway. That should be normal for you now. That's normal for me. That's not even hard. But why is it that one interruption causes us to abandon the whole ship? That is why we have to change what we're doing. We have to start doing things because we're supposed to. You don't have to know the whole way. You don't have to know anything. You don't have to know, well, if I do this, then what? Because a lot of times people sit there and say, well, I was going to do that, but I didn't know what was going to happen next. You don't have to know what's happening next. Do what you're supposed to. You know, on my post this morning, I said the plan changed. I'm sorry, the plan changed, but the commitment is the same. At first, my plan was just walk every day. Now my plan is to walk and do strength training. The plan may have changed, but I still have that same commitment. So when you miss something, it doesn't automatically mean I'm so inconsistent, It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean I never finish anything, or I wish I could be more like you. Or some people even say, I'm always like this. And some people even say this, and I can't believe it, but I cannot count on myself. You just missed a day. Return. Come back. Y'all type this in the chat. Come back. Just come on. Just come back. You know what I'm learning? I'm because I might go AWOL for a second. It might be 2 seconds, but you know what? I have to return, but I do return faster. I return faster than I would before because for a while, um, I would my page, you could actually see on my page how like Rosalind, where's Rosalind? She ain't doing nothing. She ain't doing it. It take me forever. Like it's like self-sabotage mixed with, oh my goodness, what are you doing? And add a dab of, I can't believe I did this. I need to get back. I need, ain't no, there is no, there's nothing to negotiate. The decision has already been made. So if I miss a time or two, I'm just going to return faster. You don't need a whole week to decide and to lay on the couch and grab the buns with a, and you got a blanket and I'm just trying to get myself together. I'm just trying to find myself. Baby, you can find yourself right where you are. Look down. Or just pick up your phone, turn on the video or camera, and there you are. Have you ever heard of every time I turn around, there I am? and what I mean by that is that's kind of like a metaphor, but not so. That every time I turn around, here I am, which it means that every time you turn around or every time I turn around, there's the old me showing up. You know what I'm talking about? Because as you're trying to change, your old self, that comfortable you, is always trying to pull you back. There's always that gravity of pulling you back to what you used to do. So no, there's no next Monday. There's no, I'm gonna wait to September 1st to make sure I got it all together. And some people are like, well, maybe I just need to join the challenge. You don't need to join no challenge. Return today. Put that in the comments. Return today. The faster you learn how to return, the less stopping power has over your life. What does that mean? Stopping power means if you return quicker, the stopping don't win. Okay. When you return quicker, the stopping stops right there. It's like, oh my goodness, return spam. You just not stopping right out of the picture. It don't even exist. You win. You win. And y'all, this is exactly why I am building the DNA, the Do It Anyway community, because I want every woman to be a woman that you can count on. And like, what do you mean? What do you mean be a woman that I can count on? I want you to be the woman that you can count on. You get it? Because how many of us women have been waiting for, well, if I could find the right mentor or if I could find the right person to follow. Listen, baby, there's so many people out there that you can follow, but guess what? Have you even thought about leading yourself? Have you thought about being the woman that you can follow? Being the woman that you can count on? Like, seriously, do you know how much power and influence that would have? That's you running in your own power. You don't have to worry about nobody. Well, what did she say I should do? What did she? But baby, what you want to do? What you want to do? And it doesn't mean that you're gonna be perfect. I told y'all I be missing days sometimes. It means you're gonna fall off, and now you know how to come back. It means you're gonna fall off, but you know how to come back. When the plan changes, you just adjust. When you're afraid, you move. When you don't feel like you are ready, you still move. You do it anyway. That's what the Do It Anyway community does. It helps you run in your own power. It doesn't make you have to become what I'm doing or what I say. It means you are running in your own thing. You're running in your own power. you're becoming the woman that you can count on. Listen, if you want to be a part of the Do It Anyway community, just type Do It Anyway or just type community and I will send you the link so you can get in. And let me ask you this. What have you stopped doing and you know you need to return to it? Because if I wouldn't have figured out a way to get my walk in this morning, it would have been right now. I'm like, okay, y'all, I got to get over here and rush over here and so I can get my walking done. No, you don't, it's life ain't supposed to be like that. I know people say, and I say it too, life be lifing. Life be lifing and I like it. Can you say that? Life be lifing and I like it. I don't have the life be lifing and I'm mad. I don't have the life be lifing and oh goodness, what all this complaining and stuff. Man, listen, it ain't gotta be like that. It don't always have to go like that. Okay. All right. I was checking somebody text me, but you've got to figure out what's your next step. What is the next thing that you need to do, that you're supposed to do? Don't pick 5 of them or 3 of them. Just pick one thing and make that your step that you take today to get yourself back on track, or guess what? Start the track. Okay? So before you go to bed tonight, I want you to do this. I want you to think about that one thing that you've really been not doing, that thing that is like right here. And I'm telling you, it's so close to your heart. Once you write it down, I want you to type it in here and I'm going to contact you to make sure. Say, hey, I'm going to ask you, what can I do to help you get started? What can I do to help you get started on that? Stopping does not mean that you'll never stop. It simply means that you'll stop allowing yourself to become where you live. You don't have to keep living in the paused section. You like I said, you're this person right here. You know where you're going, and that stop is right here. You done stop. That stop is right here. And as long as you stop and not keep going, when you return quickly, you just knock that out of the way. It ain't no stopping no more. You trucking right along the way. You missed the day. You didn't miss your destiny. You return and you stop stopping and you go do it anyway. Where's my book at? That's exactly what the book says. And listen, I'm going to close with this, and you got to listen. I'm going to close like this. And this is the back of my book. Okay. We spend years waiting for the perfect time, the right people, the right plan, and the right feeling. Meanwhile, life keeps happening. Do It Anyway is your reminder that you don't need more permission. You need more decisions. And that's the thing. This book is going to help you to keep going. It's going to help you to return quicker. So you have to make that decision on, am I going to just spend all my years waiting for the right time and the right people and the right plan and feeling the right way? No, this is your reminder that you don't need permission. You need more decisions, and that's it. And you got to make a decision. So guys, listen, my morning didn't go like I planned, but hey, I won. And that's what I want you to do. Win every single day. Every day that you don't stop, it's a win. Every day that you don't sit around waiting for the best time, you win. Every time you don't allow somebody else to make the decision for you not to show up, listen, you win. You win every single time. So listen, go and get the book. Do it anyway. Oh, do it anyway. Do it anyway. And yes, I do have copies. I am going to go and grab the box. It's right over here and go ahead and do my unboxing. I'm very, very excited. I got some big things coming in the future. If you are in South Carolina and you want to come to the Super Patch event this coming Saturday, inbox me and I love for you to be my guest. But y'all listen, stop stopping and do that crap anyway, because you can. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.